In early 2021, I gave birth to our first biological child, but when I initially set out to write this book, we had 3 boys living under our roof. Goof, age 13, Bear, age 9, and Skittles, age 6. Those aren't their legal names, of course, but rather their chosen nicknames. It's a crazy thing to consider, but if we hadn't chosen to live in Chicago, we would have never received the call to care for them. Like every child I've ever potty trained or taught how to write their name, these boys came into my home total strangers and left as part of my family forever. And as all children do, they have each been used by God to chip away at my pride, magnify my selfishness, and test my patience. They give me the best seat in the house of grace, joy, and resilience. Our urban lifestyle has increased our proximity to diversity and our awareness of needs we were once blissfully ignorant of in the small towns we grew up in. Chicago and Los Angeles have grown and stretched us until, over time, we are no longer who we once were. A beautiful and rare gift in a world where many seem to forget that growth doesn't have to end with puberty. Chicago taught me many things, but none top the belief that there isn't a single person we wouldn't love if we knew their story. Given proximity and enough time, knowledge and empathy will almost always replace judgment and ignorance. After a while, we fit in so well living in the concrete jungle that you'd never know we weren't native to it. But it makes us appreciate the times we get away and are surrounded by nature even more. Unawareness hurts. When we took our big boys camping, it was every bit as dirty, fun, and fattening as I'd hoped it would be. One of my proudest moments was when the younger 2 chose to poop in the woods rather than walk a short distance to the public restrooms near our campsite. These city kids didn't need any help embracing the wilderness. The first evening, they couldn't wait to make s'mores. An avid lover of all things chocolate and sweet, I did not object. Out came the roasting sticks, marshmallows, chocolate, graham crackers, and my anxiety as I prayed no one would accidentally set themselves on fire. With gentle safety reminders here and there, yes, your cotton sweatshirt will catch fire if you touch it with a marshmallow that's on fire. Everything was going great, and the boys were having a blast. I'm pretty sure they ate 4 large s'mores each. Here we were, an unlikely family made up of different DNA, skin colors, and preferences, with so much love and laughter that no one would guess we'd only known each other for 9 months. If the world were as it should be, there wouldn't be a need for foster care. The thought brings joy to my soul. Still, there are moments in our journey where everything is beautiful in its own way, and I think, we could have missed this. It's what keeps us saying yes to partnering with families in crisis. Until heaven comes down and there is no poverty, no unhealed trauma, and accessible help for everyone, there will be a need for foster care. It's all I think about when I lay my head down at night. So, I embrace that I am not God. I cannot save the world, and I too need saving. And I simply keep saying, yes, we'll make room. There we were, sitting around the campfire peacefully, until Bear and Skittles began poking the burning logs with their roasting sticks, creating unnecessary clouds of ash and smoke. Their playing around notoriously turns into play fighting, so I warned them to be careful, mommin' at its finest. Soon, the sun painted the sky with gorgeous hues of red, orange, and pink. Our boys called their mom to say goodnight, a part of our nightly routine few families can relate with. They were in awe as their mom told them about the sky from her view. Despite distance and everything else that separated them from her, our boys realized that no matter how much time passed between visits and calls, they could always look up and know she also lived under the same sky. Children shouldn't have to find comfort in these things, but sometimes it's the best we can offer. After they hung up, the hues faded to black, and we could soon only see each other's faces in the glowing firelight. Because it never rains until you're camping with 3 kids, the air began to shift and a downpour began to brew. What started as a light drizzle quickly turned into a tsunami. Okay, I'm a little dramatic, but you get the point. Eric grabbed a flashlight and coached us on what to grab and where to go. I set out to protect our hot dog buns and other dry food by gathering it all up to put it in the back of our vehicle. In the middle of all this hustle and bustle, I felt a